35 years ago, there were no roadmaps to guide the young pioneering professionals who were handed the job of bringing the National Energy Corporation to life. There were ideas, hopes, plenty of hard work, and a lot of mud to wade through as the western coastline of central Trinidad began the transformation from swamp to the massive industrial estate of Point Lisas as known to the world today.
NEC in fact moved its focus of operations from Port of Spain, where we were a small, basically project development company with limited number of employees, to when we moved into a whole new phase of operations as basically a plant operator and a major operating company. Not surprisingly, the headquarters moved from Port of Spain to Point Lisas, and we moved from maybe about 50 or less employees to maybe about 300 employees.
Armed with 3 years of planning by the coordinating task force, the first NEC team under Chief Executive Officer Eldon Warner got down to the challenge of changing the economic future of Trinidad and Tobago. To them fell the historic challenge of monetizing the country's underexploited natural gas resources by laying down the industrial infrastructure and building out a future based on gas-based industry. The investment was as huge as the risk. For over 70 years, Trinidad and Tobago had earned its revenues as an exporter of oil. Now, it was putting everything into breaking away from its past in opening up new and uncharted horizons downstream of gas. For a small country, the investment in infrastructure alone was almost prohibitive. By the early 1980s, however, skepticism was giving way to admiration as the first wave of plants began to rise into the skyline above the Point Lisas industrial estate.
So when they saw the tremendous influx of plants and they realized Trinidad had all the expertise and all the infrastructure to satisfy their needs as investors, then the door kind of blew open and investors keep coming more and more. So at the first we had to kind of go out and attract them, beg them. But eventually the shoe was on the other foot now, and we started to turn away. When I say in 2000, we started cut, as you say, cut style.
During the recession years of the late 1980s, a policy shift led to an increased private sector stake in the country's gas-based future. Soon, the miracle of Point Lisas was winning support for the National Energy Corporation's mission of opening up capacity and opportunity throughout the island.
The Point Lisas industrial estate is testimony of such a world-class estate in which the people of Trinidad and Tobago should be rightfully proud.
In 1997, the 400-acre Labray Industrial Development Company Labidco Industrial Estate and port came on stream, bringing with it, among other things, the 25-acre Tofco facility, which opened up yet another horizon in the fabrication of offshore platforms and associated components. Today, massive civil and infrastructural work continue at the nearby Union Industrial Estate and Port of Brighton, described by some as the country's next Point Lisas. In September 2014, National Energy successfully brought home yet another major project with the commissioning of the Port of Galeota and a fish landing facility in southeastern Trinidad.
With the recent completion of Port Galeota, we see that facility being the hub for logistics in terms of exploration and production, not only in Trinidad and Tobago, but also to serve as a base for exporting our energy services to other Caribbean countries, namely countries like Suriname and Guyana, which are emerging energy provinces within the region.
With Galeota now on stream, National Energy's attention is turning to two key projects at the Union Industrial Estate in Labray: the $850 million Mitsubishi Massey methanol to dimethyl ether project and the $400 million LNG gas fin plant. National Energy's individual development program is today recognized throughout the world as the Trinidad model. Its success brings a steady stream of policymakers from Africa and elsewhere who wish to replicate Trinidad and Tobago's energy experience in their own countries. As it builds out the national industrial potential, National Energy continues to keep its eye out for new investors in Trinidad and Tobago and markets for gas-based products and services. In sharp focus are the emerging markets of the Guyana-Suriname Basin, South America, and beyond. Just recently, National Energy took its roadshow to Suriname, promoting Trinidad and Tobago's technical capabilities and investment opportunities to energy interests there.
Guyana and Suriname remain a key target simply because they are now emerging as an energy province, and there's a lot of potential for synergies between Trinidad and Tobago and those two countries. Because they are CARICOM countries, it will help us in terms of the relationships. But in addition to that, there's a lot of opportunity for benefit on both sides, both from businesses in Suriname and from businesses in Trinidad.
With 35 years of experience behind it, National Energy is set to spread its wings by drawing on its most important energy, its people.
I feel very happy working at National Energy. I've been here for the past 4.5 years, and I'm sure I'll be here for quite some time longer. We have places that we want to go, and I want to be a part of that.
It's a company that you have a lot of pride in as an employee, and you're enthusiastic about saying where you work.
We are in a very unique position within the industry, in the sense that our mandate is one that is not shared by others in terms of the conceptualization, development and facilitation of downstream projects.
National Energy has given me so much, and I wish I could have, give back as much as they have given me. I try to do my best, in what I do, because it's a good company and I'd recommend it to anybody.